As people, not even just as entrepreneurs, as creators, we have to get back to a place of being excited about being in the beginning of a journey, being excited about starting something, being excited about launching something. I was on Facebook the other day, and y'all know how Facebook will send like notifications, like memories and all that stuff. This memory comes up, you guys, and it is me sharing that my very first website is about to launch. Like, oh my goodness. I was so excited. I saw the post and it literally took me back to the emotions that I was feeling at that time. You know, I remember feeling like, oh my goodness, I have a website, like I'm official. Even though when my very first website launched, I wasn't like a stranger to business. But when I started my business with a business partner. So it was like, this is my first website for something that I'm doing on my own. I had already been self-employed at the time. So I felt like that was kind of like a crowning moment for me, you know, as an entrepreneur. And I was super excited about that. And so it took me back, like, we don't be getting excited no more. And one of the reasons that I feel like people do not get as excited anymore is because we have allowed the internet to lie to us and tell us that everything is oversaturated. We have allowed the internet to lie to us and tell us that our YouTube channel doesn't matter if it doesn't have 1,000 subscribers. We've allowed the internet to lie to us and tell us that our Instagram don't matter if we don't have 10,000, followers and likes, on there all the time. If we don't have a poppin' TikTok, it's like nobody wants to start at the beginning anymore. And the thing about it, and this is especially a word of encouragement for Christian entrepreneurs and creators, the thing about it is that we are told by the word of God in the book of Zechariah, it says, do not despise small beginnings. Do not despise small beginnings. Do not despise small beginnings. So as I record this video, I am literally building up my business YouTube channel. At that moment, it has 240 subscribers on there. My TikTok, I think my TikTok has just like gotten 100 followers. To be honest, like I never really took TikTok seriously. I have a lot of other platforms that have like large followings and things like that, but that doesn't really mean anything. Like I'm building something new and I'm excited about it. Like, and I'm showing up regardless of how many people is here. I'm not despising small beginnings. I think another reason that people like feel overwhelmed when they think about like starting something new and starting from scratch. And I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. I think that one of the reasons why we are seeing a massive amount of entrepreneurs going back to 9-to-5s, I don't even think that it is because many of them want to go back to a 9-to-5. I think that for many of them, the thought of a pivot is overwhelming. The thought of, I have been known for this one thing for such a long period of time that was always working, and now that is no longer working. I don't want to start over. I don't want to have to build my audience up in another industry. I don't want to start in a new lane. It's like nobody really wants to start from the beginning. And I think that when you're starting something and you start to see that, other people are kind of, in that industry, they've been in that industry for years and, things like that. I think that that's the thing that a lot of people allow to discourage them. Like, let's say you get in real estate, for example, and because you know how this algorithm works. Like you start posting about something and all of a sudden it starts to show you other people that's posting about that. You posting about real estate, it's showing you other people that's in real estate. You posting about investing, it's showing you other people that's posting, about investing. And so it can be very challenging when you're starting from scratch and you see this person that they have been doing it and they've been posting for 10 years and they have this huge audience of people. But here's what I remind myself of, in times that I have felt like overwhelmed in the pivot. Baby, I'm not late to any party that God invited me to. I'm not late. I don't care who has been here before me. Baby, Raven has arrived. Raven has walked into the party. I am not late to a party that God invited me to. And this is not shade to anybody. This is not a, knock on anybody. But I'm not walking into an industry that God sent me to with my head down. I'm walking with my head held high like I'm supposed to be here. I don't care how many followers somebody else got. I don't care how many orders somebody else got. I don't care how many subscribers somebody else has. I don't care about that. And it ain't about competition, because I'm not in competition with anybody outside of the person that I was yesterday. I'm not in competition with nobody. But let's start going into rooms like God sent us there. Let's start going into the industry and not feeling like I'm late in the game. If God sent me there, it's room for me. If God sent you there, it's room for you. It is literally that simple. Let's start getting excited again about building things from the beginning, about starting things from the beginning. Like, when I tell y'all, I'm so excited to take people on this journey with me. I'm so excited because I know that it's people that they wasn't here in the beginning of me building something. They don't remember 2011 Raven when I first left my job. They don't remember, 2012 Raven when I first got into the coaching space. They don't remember 2013 Raven. They don't remember 2019 Raven when I first got into ministry. So I get excited to take people on a journey with me from the beginning. And I feel like that's something that all of us should be excited about as well. So that's all I wanted to say. Thank y'all for coming to my TED Talk.